Um, want to talk here about it's like there's um the health of your heart. And I don't mean that like heart attack. I mean that even though that could to some extent be related, but I really mean more of like a spiritual heart health. It's like indicators that your spirit heart is healthy. Is one of the things would be is a confidence. If there's a bad form of confidence, that's like having confidence in the wrong thing, and therefore your heart isn't right. You know what I'm saying? But having true confidence is just like, look, is seeing things for what they are and being honest with others and yourself. Okay? That takes courage to do. It also takes courage to hold back your tongue. You know what I'm saying? When your pride is burning inside of you, that back to speak your mind, make your peace. Peace, sudden destruction type of a thing. It would be better have just let some time pass before you speak, because a lot of times, dude, it's literally if you're in a fight, you go for a walk, the fight will disappear, and there's a spiritual remedy right there. Because look, without patience, it's hard to get any other of the gifts like long suffering and charity. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the ways you work on that, and you'll see fruit. It'll bear fruit, which is like a higher. You'll operate. You'll get higher functioning. You know what I'm saying? When you're impatient, all gifts are cut off, and your heart isn't right. You know what I'm saying? There's your heart can be hard. It also can be burning towards the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a hard burning heart. You know, like a big giant space rock that's on fire, just destined to crash at some time and take everything down with it. And I've seen people have a condition of a heart like that. Like, when I go down, I'm taking them all with me. And that certainly is a selfish devil. That's one of a Nephilim spirit talking through people. Uh, there's two forms of having your heart right. One is like, look, all right, let's say you've done wrong. Do you repent at all for it? You know, and I'm not saying like, look, like it said, the Pharisees will go out in public, they'll make a big declaration. It's kind of like when a politician gets caught in a sex scandal, and because he's presented this image that he's just all wholesome, and then they get found out to be just a perv, exploiting their position of high authority. You know what I'm saying? To work the magic on some girl's panties. You know what I'm saying? And he gets caught. You know, I mean, that it's embarrassing. You're if you're married, you know what I'm saying? You're a bad husband or a bad wife. You know what I'm saying? And people get exposed as that, and it's not that that necessarily is a bad thing or unforgivable. It's just that you've lied and presented this freaking image that means you can stay in this unrepentant mindset all the while trying to feign humility or normality, or I'm just a common guy like you know what I'm saying? But they're not. They're freaking total fucking shell. You know what I'm saying? Of a person with nothing on the inside. What's on the inside isn't a human, it's a fucking spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, they're more evil spirit than they have become human. And their heart is the house that houses a lot of this stuff. Uh Having a truly repentant heart, you know what I'm saying, just means you'll go and try to make your relationships right. You'll try to mend things. And it's like, something I had to be confronted with myself is that, like, look, yeah, I've let go of my grudges and my hostilities and my blames and stuff like that. But something I forgot that before this, I wasn't always like this. And there was times when I was, had a chip on my shoulder, and I did a lot of dirty things to a lot of innocent people, got caught up in the wrath of that, of of self-destruction. And I mean, in a way, by tearing others down, you're tearing down your own heart. You know what I'm saying? And then when you can't see it, you're tore down. It's like you're sitting in a burning house and you won't leave. So you have to recognize even such as that. Because of my forgiving nature, I forgot that I myself am in need of asking people, uh do I need to ask forgiveness of you, instead of going out and seeing who needs to I need to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a higher level. It's like, okay, good here for the most part. I can't remember everything everyone's done to me. So sometimes things will pop back up, they'll reoccur, and that's just the devil like poking at me to see if that still hurts me, if that's still traumatic. Can he still get a reaction? Can he get supply from that? Can he use that as a as a like a hole under the wall, or a rope over the wall, or a drilled tunnel through it? You know, like in a obscure spot. You know, they say if you have heart. This is some like they say, is your heart Kool-Aid? That means like you'll fold under pressure, you'll betray. Your word doesn't mean nothing. Your reputation is tarnished real bad, like to the point where like you're an outcasted by the outcasts. You're really bad. That's really bad. You have no integrity at all. You're weak as water, unstable as water, basically. Uh, that's even being in the lowly of the low. When they reject you, it's like. But here's the thing: truly, you'll be rejected by the self-righteous, and you'll be rejected by those that are not righteous at all and know it. You'll be rejected by them both. So I mean, to end up in the middle somewhere is a good thing. Because to be totally aligned to either side of that, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's following the crowd, and it's comfortable here in the crowd because no one challenges me to do a deeper self-observation. Because look, self-observation gives you vision on the outside and others as well. Because it's like, look, I suffered from that problem as well. So you can, when someone is blocked, you can see where they're blocked, because there's not just your physical health, your psychological health. There's a heart health too, and it's about having confidence as well. Like, look, the antidote for fear. And here's another thing: if you're full of fear, that means you have a heart problem as well. And look, I suffered from that bad. Is like, look, from the gang stalkers, the freaking police, the Terminator, AI, Skynet, Matrix, database. You know, look, years ago, I'd go to Walmart, and it was like spirits were like all over me saying, this is enemy stronghold, and people thought I was a straight schizophrenic. Like, look, just agoraphobic. And in a way, these demons can turn your ability into agoraphobia, so your gift becomes a curse on you in a way, because your heart wasn't right at the time. But it's good to learn that, yes, look, even though I've been bold as a lion in many situations, but through knowledge and understanding things, the man who increases his wisdom increases his sorrows, and that is true. And I wasn't ready for that when I lusted after these, knowing these things at a point, in a way, you know what I'm saying, blinded by pride and burning with passions with the wrong heart, you know what I'm saying, leads to this confrontation that I have, in like even unto now, is that in order for me to recognize that there was a spiritual problem with my heart, I had to succumb to all these fears and torments, that a lot of them were just the enemy tormented me and terrorized me, to the point, even when he stopped, I was still reliving the terrorization. And then now I'm starting to see it everywhere, and it's not there, and it's just kind of like not properly dealing with it. So therefore, there's like a confidence that you don't have in your heart, and you know it. So therefore, you're always feeling vulnerable. And then, but once again, why do you feel that? Because obviously I tried to skip over something, and I let these things accumulate, and to the point where it was just so apparent. And I don't know how come I didn't realize that before. I just couldn't say that, yeah, I've been possessed by fear. You know what I'm saying? Many times over. And I know why. I know some of the causes of them. And I mean, I don't know it all, but things get revealed to you, a little bit here, a little bit there. And because if you got it all at once, you might just fold and fall out. You might just die. That's, because your heart is too weak to take that much truth, because that's another thing. To swallow the truth takes some heart and some courage, and a lot of times it's going to go against what you think. And it takes courage to look at yourself and admit that uh, to go against your pride, man, and combat that in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the hardest battle you're gonna fight. Is gonna be an internal one. And but if the internal battle's already lost, every battle you're gonna have with people, they're just gonna capitalize on your flaw there. You know what I'm saying? Your lack of acknowledgement of your spiritual state of your heart. And reverence can, I didn't realize this, but reverence or fearing things can be a form of idolatry. So I feared all these organizations, these fucking cults, these freaking the computers, the Terminators, uh, the censorship algorithm on the internet, the HARP, the fucking Stingray database, the dump box, the micro dust, the chemtrails, the scary faces in the sky, the demons, the war in heaven. Them things have tormented me. People gossiping, their gossip has scared me to half to death. And you know what I'm saying? All these things, and that's the spiritual state of fear, and that's the devil got me where he wanted me. It's like, just like he who makes you angry controls you. If you're scared, man, you're really easily spooked. And when you're easily spooked, if someone just spooks you at the right time, they can exploit it. And then once again, here's the thing: God can't help you there because you gave legal right over authority to fear itself and not to God. If you fear God, reverence God, that's good. But when you fear man and the things he can do to you, even you fear the spirits, the fallen angels, look, you fear what they can do to you, and you stop reverencing God because look, the doubts, God won't protect me, God isn't with me, this is all fucking joke, this is for nothing, woe is me, you know what I'm saying? Look, deeper and deeper, you'll spiral down to the point where you'll be reawakened in the fear and the traumas, and you'll come out a sociopath, psychopath, insane, fight or flight. It's like, it's like people come out of prison, they get this fucking mindset where they're, you looking at me wrong, and they think that's a life fucking threatening violation of conduct. So they respond like way overboard. It's like, wait a second, man, we're not in those conditions now. That's their spiritual heart has become so hard and so fucking guard. They perceive everything as an offense. You know what I'm saying? And they must retaliate with fucking force. You know what I'm saying? Look, some people would call that having heart, that you have the heart that you can whip some ass. You can just go savage on them. Which, and look, there is a time that is acceptable to, only for the time though. If you carry that with you through your day-to-day life and you get savage on people that you shouldn't, you're going to have to be separated. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, so it's like, look, once again, that spiritual heart can get tweaked to the wrong, on the wrong knob anyway, toward too low, you'll be a pushover chump, scared. And that means you're lacking heart. You know what I'm saying? And then if you become cold, where you can't accept that you're wrong ever, now you become hard and cold. You know what I'm saying? And if you become unforgiving, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It takes courage and strength and heart to forgive someone. It takes equally courage to stand up to a bully. You know what I'm saying? Which takes heart. And take an ass whipping from the bully, even if you have to. But let him know that, like, look, I'm not going to fucking let you abuse me. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. And then even to your own mind and these things that, be bothering you, that people really, really fucking set you up to have a whammy in your mind. To even confront that stuff. And it's like, wait, when you flip it around and remember who these people are who are that did it anyway. They're not perfect. It's all a magician's trick because there was a group effort against you, and you feel that majority, it must be better mindset. And once again, that's another kind of stronghold of that, which is a lack of heart. To go it alone, it to be right, then click up to be wrong.